discuss Telangana history and culture, there is another important topic which is Kakatiya Dynasty. Okay, Kakatiya Dynasty, as you know, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, these both Telugu states, which is the most important dynasty, guys. Okay, yeah, Kakatiya Dynasty, they did build many constructions like temples and irrigation tanks, and there are certain arts like architecture, okay, literature, which is more prevailed during the period of Kakatiya Dynasty. We did complete Shatavahana. Okay, Shatavahana, as we much know about the 1st century AD, they did build up something Telangana and Andhra Pradesh culture towards South India. And as well, Kakatiya Dynasty, they expand the territory up to the Andhra Pradesh. Okay, there are prominent rulers are there in the Kakatiya Dynasty. Okay, yeah, guys, just look into here, just here, which is a dynasty, Kakatiya Dynasty, 1200 to 1400 century, 1200 to 1400 century Kakatiya Dynasty, which the prominent dynasty in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Telugu states both, and they contributed arts, okay, arts like architecture and they contribute the irrigation tanks and certain literature also. Literature also they contribute. Guys, Kakatiya Dynasty, there are most prominent leaders, especially women empowerment. As you come across the Shatavahana Dynasty, they prioritize for women, and as well Kakatiya Dynasty also, this lady, the ruler is the Rudrama Devi. Rudrama Devi. Guys, Rudrama Devi, the daughter of Ganapati Deva, she is most prominent Kakatiya Dynasty queen, like ruler, guys. Okay, yeah. Especially we are going to discuss architecture in this class and irrigation department and literature. This is the most prominent, the Kakatiya contribution towards these Telugu states, guys. Okay, yeah, Kakatiya Dynasty, mostly they prioritize for the irrigation like agriculture, right, and as well they expand the trade also. Okay, trade also they did expand, guys, trade. Okay, this is about Kakatiya Dynasty we are going to discuss now, okay, which is during 1200 to 1400 century, guys. Yes, okay, yeah, Kakatiya prominent architecture, guys. Yeah, and what is art and architecture during the Kakatiya Dynasty? Okay, yes, Kakatiya architecture style. Okay, yeah, style is Vasara style, guys. Vasara style, that is blend of Dravidian and Nagara. Dravidian and Nagara style. Okay, the blend of Dravidian and Nagara style we can call Vasara. Okay, this is important for TSPSC, guys. Important for TSPSC. Because of the architecture is the most important contribution was did from the Kakatiya Dynasty, guys. Okay, yeah, and they actually involve their architecture star shaped platforms and sandbox foundations and step vimanas. These are the most important their architecture styles, guys. One star stepped, and two is sandbags, and three is step vimanas. These are the three most prominent in Kakatiya architecture. Locally they used the granite, especially black granite and sandstone and dolerite. These they did use in their architecture. this is also important for TSPSC guys. Okay, they can ask you TSPSC any form. Okay, they used star shaped platforms and sandbags foundations and step vimanas. Okay, especially they used granite, sandstone and dolerite. Okay, this is involved in the Kakatiya like architecture guys. Okay, yes, and major monuments in the Kakatiya dynasty are most prominent in Kakatiya dynasty is 1000 pillar temple guys, 1000 pillar temple. Okay, 1000 pillar temple, where it is located in Hanmakonda. It is located Hanmakonda. It is built by Rudradeva. Rudradeva, first Kakatiya founder. Rudradeva is built the 1000 pillar temple guys. 1000 pillar temple at 12th century, where Kakatiya first started. Okay, try Utta, like try Sanksha, that is the Shiva, try mean 3, Shiva, Vishnu and Surya guys. This is important for TSPSC. Shiva, Vishnu and Surya, these gods are there in the 1000 pillar temple. Okay, this is important for TSPSC. In the 1000 pillar temple, what are the gods? Traya. Okay, yeah, that is monolithic. This is famous open performed scenes and pillars are monolithic, especially monolithic. Yeah, polished Nandi is there. This is TSPSC. If you go Kakatiya like 1000 pillar temple, if you go, you can visit this Nandi, right? Nandi is there in front of temple guys. That is monolithic polished Nandi. Okay, is there. This is about 1000 pillar temple. We are going to deep discussion in the coming exam, coming session for the 1000 pillar temple guys. Just as of now, you have to remember this. Okay, yes. And Ramappa temple. This is also important guys, Ramappa temple. Okay, yeah, it is built by Recharla Rudra. Recharla Rudra is the general under the Ganapati Deva. Under the Ganapati Deva, the year this 12th century guys, 12th century, there is Recharla Rudra, he built, this is the Ramappa temple, Rudreshwara temple, we can call it as Rudreshwara temple. The temple is 6 feet, temple is 6 feet, okay. It is high star shaped platform is there, star shaped platform is there in this temple guys, okay. It is only known Indian temple named after the chief sculptor Ramappa. Guys, it is actually architecture. Who is the, like Recharla Rudra is the minister under this king Ganapati Deva. Okay, Recharla Rudra name, under the name, that is Ramappa temple guys. Okay, Ramappa temple. Okay, lightweight floating bricks are there in this temple guys. This is also TSPSC point. TSPSC point. This is also TSPSC point guys. Okay, yeah. This is actually UNESCO World Heritage Network. It is under UNESCO World Heritage Network in 2021 guys. They recognized in 2021, okay, under the UNESCO World Heritage Site. We are going to discuss a deep discussion about this temple guys, Ramappa temple, in further classes. Okay, just as of now you have to come to know the brief introduction about this temple guys, Ramappa temple. Okay, who built Recharla Rudra is the minister under Ganapati Deva. Okay, and it is about 6 feet, star shaped platforms are there, lightweight floating bricks are there in this temple guys. Okay, we are going to deep like detailed analysis about this temple in coming classes. Okay, yeah. Next, Warangal Fort Kakatiya Kala Toranam. This is also one of the important architecture of Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Okay, Warangal fort and Kakatiya Kala Toranam. Okay, this is built by Ganapati Deva. This is built by Ganapati Deva. TSPSC point, guys. Okay, yeah. This is built by Ganapati Deva, and it is like enhanced by Rudrama Devi and Pratapa Rudra. Later on, they like developed this Torana, Kakatiya, Warangal fort and Kakatiya Toranas, who developed Rudrama Devi and Pratapa Rudra too. Okay, first who built it is Ganapati Deva. Ganapati Deva, he is built. After that, Ganapati Deva daughter Rudrama Devi. Rudrama Devi's son is Pratapa Rudra. Okay, yes. The fort had 4 monumental gates facing, okay, directions, and there is a Sanchi style Toranas. This is TSPSC point, guys. Okay, Toranas are type is Sanchi. Okay, Sanchi style Toranas, guys. Okay, it is remain like emblem of Telangana state, guys. After that, it is emblem. Okay, it is symbol of like Telangana state, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand about Kakatiya Kala Toranam Warangal fort. Okay, yeah. Next, other most important sites from Kakatiya dynasty are temples at Naganur fort. Naganur fort, this is also most important from the Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, yeah, this is Shiva temple, guys. Shiva temple. Okay, yeah. Ekeshwara Nameshwara at Pillalamarri. This is also one of the temple in the Kakatiya dynasty, where it is Ekeshwara Nameshwara, where in Pillalamarri. Okay, Gomateshwara, okay, Mantani. At Mantani, there is another temple which is Gomateshwara. They can ask you any form, guys. Gomateshwara temple is located at Mantani. Okay, Mantani is the place. Okay, yeah. Like they don't ask you. This is important. Naganur port. Okay, yeah. This is important. This is important for TSPSC, guys. Okay, Gomateshwara Mantani is the place. This is most important. Ekeshwara Nameshwara at Pillalamarri. Okay, this is important. At Naganur fort, Naganur, there is a port which is important for Shiva temple, guys. Okay, Shiva temple. This is the other prominent architectural sites in Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Okay, yes. Next, art, okay, sculpture. That is, art is where it is integrated architecture. Every pillar, ceiling and jump richly ornamented dancing figures also there in their art, and flora mean flowers like also there. Okay, yeah. Nandini's statues are there some places, especially 1000 pillar temple, guys. Okay, paintings also found in the ceilings. Okay, yeah, there is a paintings also found in their ceilings, guys. Okay, temples at Ganapur and Palampet and Pillalamarri are the most important temples, guys. In that temple, we observe the ceilings paintings, okay, and flora is dancing figures also we can find, guys. Okay, just Google it, you may find the dancing figures and ceiling paints, guys, about Kakatiya architecture, especially temples where Ganpur, Palampet and Pillalamarri. These temples also there. Okay, yeah. Next, literature, guys. Literature is the most important for TSPSC. Most important for TSPSC, Kakatiya literature. Kakatiya literature, most important, this is the literature. Okay, yeah. It is actually major literary sources in Kakatiya dynasty, which is they used Sanskrit and is the most prominent. Sanskrit is the most prominent. Shatavahana is different. Shatavahana Sanskrit is not there. There is a Prakrit language is there. Here, that is 1st century, this is 12th century. So, 1 decade century is also there. Okay? Yeah, there is actually Brahmi script and Prakrit language is there, Shatavahana. Here, Sanskrit is the major developed part. Okay? Yeah, Sanskritization took place in Kakatiya dynasty. Next, yeah, most important authors in Kakatiya dynasty. Most important authors in Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Okay? Yeah, most important writer is first is Jayapa Senani. Jayapa Senani. Jayapa Senani is Minister General under Ganapati Deva. Minister General under Ganapati Deva, Jayapa Senani. Okay? He did write Gita Ratnavali. Jayapa Senani, he did write that Gita Ratnavali. This is important, guys. Okay? Jayapa Senani is the minister of Ganapati Deva. Ganapati Deva is the king. Okay? Jayapa Senani is the minister and general. He did write Gita Ratnavali. This is the most important for coming exam, guys. TSPSC important point. Okay? It is about music. Gita Ratnavali is about music, guys. And Nitya Ratnavali. Okay? Nitya means Natyam. This is about dance. Okay? And Vadya Ratnavali is musical instrument. This is also TSPSC. Okay? Jayapa Senani is the minister under Ganapati Deva. He did write, that is Gita Ratnavali, Nitya Ratnavali and Vadya Ratnavali. Okay? Yeah, 3 he did write, guys. Okay? And this key understanding performing arts and practice in the Kakatiya dynasty. Prataparudra II himself as a poet, he did write, that is, yeah, Yayati Charitam. He did write Yayati Charitram. Okay? Prataparudra II, he did write Yayati Charita. We are going to discuss what is Yayati Charita. He is the poet, guys. Prataparudra II is the poet. Okay? Yeah, himself is the king and he himself as a poet. Okay? He did write Yayati Charitam. Here, the authors, notable authors are Jayapa Senani and the minister under Ganapati Deva king and Prataparudra II. These two are the most important writers in the Kakatiya dynasty. Okay? Yeah. Just look into here, guys. Take a screenshot. Most important for coming exam. Okay? Yes. Next, other scholars in Kakatiya dynasty. Most important, Tikkana Somayaji is one of the most important writer, guys. Madana is also, okay. Nannechoda is also, okay. Palkuri Somanatha, okay. Yeah, these are the most important writers, most prominent writer in the Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Tikkana Somayaji is completed Mahabharata. Of course, Nannaya, Tikkana, Errapegada, right? After Nannaya, Tikkana took a chance for complete the Mahabharata in Kakatiya dynasty. He is under Kakatiya dynasty. Next, Madana Markandeya Puranam. This is important for TSPSC. Markandeya Puranam. Madana is Markandeya Puranam. He did write. Okay. Nannechoda Kumara Sambhava. He did write Kumara Sambhava. This is also TSPSC. Okay. Nannechoda, he did write Kumara Sambhava. Okay. Yeah, what Kumara Sambhava says, we are going to discuss in later classes. Okay. Yeah. Palkuri Somanatha Somanatha. He did write Basava Purana, Panditaradya Charita, and later, okay, Bammera Potana wrote Bhagavatam. Bammera Potana, right? Bhagavatam. TSPSC, important. Palkuriki Somanatha did write. What he did write? That is Basava Purana, Panditaradya Charita. Basava Purana, Panditaradya Charitra. Who did write? Palkuriki Somanatha. Okay. And Bammera Potana wrote Bhagavatam. Bammera Potana wrote Bhagavatam. These are the most important prominent writers during the Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Tikkana Somayaji, Madana, and Nannachoda, Palkuriki Somanatha. Okay, these are the most important guys. Tikkana Somayaji completed Mahabharata, Madana Markandeya Puranam, and Nannachoda Kumara Sambhava, Palkuriki Somanatha, Basava Purana, Panditaradya Charita. Okay, Bammera Potana write Bhagavatam, did write Bhagavatam. These are the most important writings during the Kakatiya dynasty. Other prominent leaders are Prataparudra II, and there is a Jayappa Senani. Prataparudra II and Jayappa Senani. Jayappa Senani is the minister under Ganapati Deva. He did write Gita Ratnavali, Nitya Ratnavali, Vadya Ratnavali. And Prataparudra himself, did write as a poet as Yayati Charitam. Yayati Charitam. Okay. This is the most important writing in Kakatiya dynasty. They might ask you in the coming exam, guys. Okay. Yes. Next. Performing arts. Yeah, arts mean there is a dancing and singing. This comes under art. Previously writing literature, and previous architecture we complete, literature we complete. Now arts. Arts Perini Shiva Tandavam. This is important in Kakatiya dynasty. TSPSC exam they might ask you what is Perini Shiva Tandavam. It is a warrior dance dedicated to Shiva. Warrior dance dedicated to Shiva. Actually, Shiva is the great dancer, and during the war, if the war started with the other kings, they did perform this Perini Shiva Tandavam before war started. Mean it will be like excited them to fight war. Okay, there is show their courage, ultimate. Okay, yes, this is about Perini Shiva Tandavam. Okay, Perini Shiva Tandavam, before their war they started this. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yeah, about Kakatiya dynasty arts. Yeah, next, summary table of Kakatiya dynasty. Just look into here. I am going to explain it. Okay. Yeah, just look into here, guys. This table most important. Architecture is what? Painting, literature, performing arts. Okay. Architectures mostly you have to focus in the coming exam. Mostly 1000 pillar temple. Just you have to focus this 1000 pillar temple, and you have to come to know more details about this. Okay, 1000 pillar temple and Ramappa temple, Warangal fort. Okay, yeah, these are the most important. If come to the 1000 pillar temple, this is tri-shade, mean there are 3 gods. Okay, yeah, and Ramappa temple is there is a technology, sandbags technology, floating bricks, most important in the Ramappa temple. This is UNESCO heritage site, guys. UNESCO World Heritage Site. They did got in 2021, guys. 2021 UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, yeah. Warangal forts and Toranams also important contribution of Kakatiyan architecture, guys. Okay, this is the important contribution to this architecture from the Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, painting and sculptures, that is rich carvings of dancers, gods, animals, and surviving temple ceilings. Okay, yeah, there is a monolithic Nandi is there, right? Like that. Literature is the most important. Okay, Tikkana, okay, Master Telugu, he did use Sanskrit texts. Okay, yeah, and Jayappa Senani, okay, royal king is Prataparudra also poet, as he did Yayati Charitam. Okay, Prataparudra too did write Yayati Charitam. Okay, performing arts is Perini Shiva Tandavam. These are the most prominent, okay, contribution from the Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Okay. Yeah, next. For the TSPSC art and architecture, just you have to remember, guys, architecture style. Style is Vasara style. Vasara style. They can ask you which type of architecture in Kakatiya. Vasara style, which is a mixture of Dravidian and Nagara. Mixture of Dravidian and Nagara. Vasara mean mixture of Dravidian and Nagara. TSPSC point, guys. Most important. Okay? Yeah. Star-shaped platforms are there. Sandbox foundations also there in their architecture. Okay? Sandbox and star-shaped platforms. I mean, like there is like technology, guys, for the earth-prone resistance. Okay? They used material granite, especially black granite. Okay? Yeah. Dolerite and sandstone, mostly they did use. Okay? Lightweight floating bricks in Ramappa is the most important for TSPSC. Ramappa temple, they did use the lightweight floating bricks, guys. That is like earthquake resistance technology. That is earthquake resistant, guys. Okay? Yeah. And techniques they did ask. Kakatiya used sandbox technology. Sandbox technology. This is important for coming exam for earthquake resistance. Okay? Yeah. And ornamentation. Okay? Yeah. Dancers are there. Gods, yali, mythical creatures, lions also there in these temples, guys. Okay? Toranas. Kakatiya Toranam is Warangal fort, we can call it as. Now it is the Telangana state emblem. This is the most important slide for the coming exam, guys. Okay? Just look into here. Okay? Yeah. Next. Yeah. Major structures in Kakatiya dynasty. Major structures in Kakatiya dynasty. This is the most important slide for your coming exam, guys. Okay? 1000 pillar temples. Who built? Rudra Deva. 1000 pillar temple. Who built? Rudra Deva. Okay? Rudra Deva is the 1000 pillar temple. There is Trikuta style. Trikuta mean, tri mean 3. Shiva style, Vishnu, okay, and Surya, guys. Surya god. It is polished Nandi also there before temple, and rich carved pillars also there, guys. Most important 1000 pillar temple, guys, in the Kakatiya dynasty. You have to visit Warangal if you don't know, and you have to visit this temple. Most important, you have to watch it personally you have to go there. Okay? Yes. And Ramappa temple, Palampet. Ramappa temple, Palampet. Who built it? Recharla Rudra is the director general of Ganapati Deva king. Okay? Recharla Rudra. Okay? This is star shaped base, mean platform is star shaped, guys. Okay? And lightweight bricks, UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2021 it got. Okay? It got UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2021, year 2021, guys. Okay? Yeah. Warangal Fort, Ganapati Deva built, improved by Rudramadevi and Prataparudra. Improved by Rudramadevi and Prataparudra. Okay, it is massive stone gateways are there. Kakatiya Kalatoranam is there. Okay, it is about a defense structure, guys. Defense structure. Okay, I hope you guys understand there. Okay, Naganur temple. This is also known as clusters of over 400 temples known for Shiva temples and carvings. Yeah, we come across Kakatiyas mostly Perini Shiva Tandavam, mostly Shiva temples. So they built many temples regarding Shiva god, okay, dedicated to God Shiva. Pillalamarri temple, okay, this is about Ekeshwara temple. We can call Ekeshwara Nameshwara temple, guys. Nameshwara Ekeshwara temple in Pillalamarri. Okay, just look into here, guys. Just focus it. Most important this topic. Okay, this slide is most important. You have to take a screenshot. Okay, yeah. Next, literature. This is also most important for TSPSC. Literature most important for TSPSC, guys. Star mark, 5 star. There might be a question from this slide. Okay, Tikkana Somayaji, Tikkana, Nannaya Tikkana Erapegada. These are the three poets. They write Mahabharata, right? Tikkana Somayaji is under the place of Kakatiya dynasty. Did complete Telugu Mahabharata. Telugu Mahabharata. Okay, Tikkana Somayaji under Kakatiya dynasty did write Telugu Mahabharata. Okay, yeah, he is the continental, okay, Nannaya of work. After Nannaya, Tikkana took charge to complete the system Mahabharata, Telugu Mahabharata. After Nannaya, Tikkana is there under Kakatiya dynasty. Jayapi Senani, he is under Ganapati Deva, he is Director General under Ganapati Deva, Jayapi Senani. He did write 3, Nitya Ratnavali, Geeta Ratnavali, okay, yeah, Vadya Ratnavali. It is about dance, Nitya, music, Geeta, and musical instrument, Vadya. 3 he did write, okay. Palkuriki Somanatha, Panditaradhya Charita and Basava Purana. He did write 2, Panditaradhya Charita and Basava Purana. He did write in Telugu and Kannada. This is Sanskrit, guys. Jayappa Senani did write in Sanskrit. Palkuriki Somanatha, he did write Telugu and Kannada. This is Shaivism, Veerashaiva philosophy. Basava Purana, Panditaradhya Charita. This is about Shiva, guys. Shiva and Veera Shaivism. Okay, yes. And Prataparudra 2. He did write Yayati Charita in Telugu. Prataparudra is the king himself. He is the poet. Did write Yayati Charita in Telugu. Okay, language is Telugu. It is the last king of the Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Last king of the Kakatiya dynasty. Bammara Potana, Bhagavatam in Telugu, is devotional classic inspired by Kakatiya culture. This is important slide for coming exam, guys. You have to be most focused on this slide, guys. Okay, these authors and work and language and about their notable features, most important for coming exam. Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. Most important for coming exam. Okay, yeah, next. Performing arts, Perini Shiva Tandavam before battle, okay, to dedicate to Lord Shiva, okay, yes. Yeah, relevant TSPSC questions about that. Which temple of Kakatiya period was included UNESCO heritage site, which is Ramappa temple, guys. Ramappa temple. Who built Rechalla Rudra? The Rechalla Rudra is the minister under Ganapati Deva. Okay. Who built 1000 pillar temple? Prataparudra to Rechalla Rudra, Rudra Deva, Ganapati Deva. Who built? 1000 pillar temple. Who built? Ganapati Deva. Okay? 1000 pillar temple. Raichalla Rudra, Rudra Deva or Ganapati Deva? 1000 pillar temple. Who built? 1 minute. Rudradeva, guys. Not Ganapati Deva, it is Rudradeva. 1000 pillar temple is the first temple which is built by Kakatiya dynasty. Rudradeva is the first founder king of Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, Rudradeva he built. Yeah. Next, Jayappa Senani is associated with which subject? Ayurveda, astronomy, dance and music, Nritya Ratnavali. Okay, dance and music, Jayappa Senani. The emblem of Telangana inspired by Ramappa temple, Kakatiya Kalatoranam. Kakatiya Kalatoranam. Okay, yeah. Kakatiya and Shatavahana, Kakatiya versus Shatavahana. Most important, guys. Just look into here. Kakatiya versus Shatavahana. Features. Okay. Yeah. Time period. Kakatiya 1200 to 1400 CE. 1200 to 1400 CE. Kakatiya and 1 minute. Yeah. And if come to the Shatavahana, 1st century BCE to 3rd century BCE, guys. This is the most important for coming exam. The difference between Kakatiya architecture and Shatavahana architecture. Okay, yeah. The architecture which is Kakatiya is Vasara style temple. Kakatiya is Vasara styles temple, and Shatavahana is Buddhist stupas and chaityas, viharas. Mostly Buddhist style is there in the Shatavahana. Vasara type is there. Vasara mean, okay, Vasara mean mixture of Dravida plus Nagara. Vasara mean mixture of Dravida and Nagara. Okay, this is architecture in the Kakatiya dynasty. If come to the Shatavahana, what is type of architecture? Buddhist architecture, guys. Buddhist architecture, Buddhist Amaravati style. Okay, Amaravati style. Okay, yeah, we can call it as Amaravati style. Amaravati School of Art. Amaravati School of Art. Okay, if come to the like Shatavahana, which is Amaravati style, that is Buddhist style. If come to the Kakatiya, that is Vasara style. Vasara mean mixture of Dravida and Nagara style. Most important in the coming exam, guys. Most important in the coming exam. Okay, yeah. Famous site. There are number of famous sites in Kakatiya. Most of this Ramappa temple. This is UNESCO heritage site, guys. UNESCO heritage site. Ramappa temple is the most prominent structure during the Kakatiya temple. This is Amaravati Stupa is most important in Shatavahana. Amaravati Stupa is most important in Shatavahana. Okay, yeah. Language. Kakatiya use Telugu and Sanskrit. Kakatiya use Telugu and Sanskrit. If come to the Shatavahana, Prakrit and Brahmi skipped. Prakrit and Brahmi skipped, guys. Okay, yes. And if come to the religion, Shaivism, temple based culture is there. Shaivism and temple based culture is there in the Kakatiya. Shaivism is mostly Perini Shiva Tandavam. Okay, yeah, Basava Purana. These are all comes under Shaivism, guys. Okay, yes. If come to the Shatavahana, which is Hinayana Buddhism and Vedic Brahmanism. Hinayana Buddhism and Vedic Brahmanism. Okay, Buddhism and Vedic culture is there in the during Shatavahana period. Okay, yes. If come to the patronage, there is dance, music and literature. Here Buddhism inscription sculpture is there in Shatavahana and Kakatiya. Art style, sculptor rich temple art, Amaravati School of Art. Okay, Amaravati School of Art. Most important, guys, this is the slide most important. You can cover Kakatiya and Shatavahana most points in this one slide, guys. Just go through this. Okay, yeah, just look into here. Kakatiya Shatavahana, again you have to look into here. This is the most important. Kakatiya 12th century to 14th century, Shatavahana 1st century to 3rd century. Okay, architecture Vasara style temple, that is Vasara mean Nagara plus Dravida, and here architecture Buddhist stupas and chaityas viharas. Okay, yeah, and famous site in the Kakatiya, that is Ramappa temple, which is UNESCO heritage site, and here Amaravati Stupa is the famous architectural site in the Shatavahana. Language they like use mostly in Kakatiya, Telugu and Sanskrit they did use mostly, and here Telugu and Sanskrit are used but did not develop in Shatavahana, that is Prakrit and Brahmi script is the most prominent during time of Shatavahana. And religion here Kakatiyas are mostly they like God is Shaivism, temple based culture is there. In the like Shatavahana there is not temple based, it is a Buddhism based, and Vedic Brahmanism is there in the Kakatiya Shatavahana, guys. Patronage, dance and music literature is there in the Kakatiya. Shatavahana Buddhism inscription and sculpture like art is there in the like Shatavahana. Art style, sculpture rich and there is a temple art is there. Here Amaravati School of Art is there. Most important Kakatiya dynasty and Shatavahana dynasty differences, guys. Okay, most important differences is here, just you have to look into here. Okay, yeah, and we are going to look into again Kakatiya dynasty starting onwards, just look into here. Okay, Kakatiya dynasty, most important like queen, she is Rudrama Devi. Women empowerment which is started from here itself, women empowerment which is started from here itself, 1200 to 1400 BCE. CE. Architecture, irrigation tanks and literature is the major contribution from the Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, trade also there, okay, in the Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, yeah. After that, architecture is the Kakatiya architecture which is developed Vasara style. Vasara style, it is a blend of Nagara and Dravidian. Star shaped platforms, sandbags technology, okay, and Vimanas are there in their architecture. Major 1000 pillar temple who built Rudradeva. First starting 1000 pillar temple Rudradeva. It is the dedicated to gods Shiva, Vishnu and Surya. Okay, in this 1000 pillar temple in front of that monolithic polished Nandi is also there. Okay, yeah. If come to the Ramappa is the most important temple which is under the UNESCO heritage site. Who built it? Recharla Rudra. Recharla Rudra is the ministry under the Ganapati Deva king, okay, which is star shaped platform is there in this Ramappa temple. It is about 6 feet height and lightweight floating bricks also used in this Ramappa temple, guys. And Warangal fort, which is built by Ganapati Deva. Warangal fort, which is built by Ganapati Deva. Later Rudrama Devi and Pratapa Rudra II developed that Warangal fort, guys. Okay, yeah, it is about Sanchi style Toranas. Sanchi style Toranas. It is emblem of Telangana right now. Okay, yeah, this is important Kakatiya Kala Torana. And the other style, okay, other sites are Nagnur fort, also important, Ekameshwara Nameshwara at Pillalamarri important, Gomateshwara at Mantani is also important architectural sites in Kakatiya dynasty, guys. Next, other arts, that is, their temples also ornamented with dancing figures and flora. Flora means there are plants, okay, and Nandi statue also there, okay, yeah. And if come to the literature, they used mostly in Sanskrit. They used mostly Sanskrit, guys. They did use Sanskrit. And most important authors in Kakatiya dynasty is Jayapa Senani and Prataparudra II. Jayapa Senani and Prataparudra II. Jayapa Senani did write Gita Ratnavali, Nitya Ratnavali, Vadya Ratnavali. Okay, it is about music, it is about dance, it is about musical instrument. Who did write? Jayapa Senani. Okay, Jayapa Senani is the minister under Ganapati Deva. And Prataparudra himself is the king and he is himself as a poet. He did write that Yayati Charitam. He did write Yayati Charitam. Okay, yeah. Other prominent scholars during the Kakatiya dynasty are Tikkanna Somayaji. He completed Mahabharata in Telugu. Madanna did write Markandeya Puranam. Nannachoda, he did write Kumara Sambhavam. Palkuriti Somanatha, he did write Basava Purana and Panditaradhya Charita. Later, the Bammara Potanna did write Bhagavatam. Okay, this is also most important in coming exam, guys. Okay, performing art, Perini Shiva Tandavam, a warrior dance dedicated to Shiva god. This is also most important in coming exam, guys. And summary table about architecture, painting, literature and performing arts. Architecture, you have to be focused 1000 pillar temple, Ramappa temple, Warangal fort. 1000 pillar temple which is dedicated to 3 gods. Ramappa temple which is especially sandbags and floating bricks. Warangal fort Toranams are also there in their architecture. Sculpture and painting, carving dances, gods, animals also there on the temple ceilings. Okay, literature, Telugu masterpiece like Tikkanna, Jayapa Senani and Prataparudra is also most important, okay, literature writers, guys. Okay, arts, Perini dance. Okay, yeah. This is the most important slide, guys, for coming exam. Architecture style, Vasara style. Vasara means mixture of Dravidian and Nagara. Materials used, granite mostly used in their architecture, sandstones, lightweight floating bricks at Ramappa temple also used. Techniques, Kakatiya used sandbox technology. Sandbox technology, it is earthquake resistance technology, guys. Ornamentation, dancers also there on the temples, gods also there. Yali mean mythical creators, lions also there. Toranas, Warangal fort is the most important in the Toranas. Okay, yeah. Monuments, major monuments, who built and features most important slide for coming exam. 1000 pillar temple, who built? Rudra Deva. Okay, it is dedicated to Shiva, Vishnu and Surya Bhagavan. Okay, Ramappa temple, it is about Recharla Rudra. Who did build? It is Recharla Rudra, general of Ganapati Deva. Okay, it is star shaped base mean platform, light bricks also used, sandbox technology used. This is UNESCO World Heritage Site from 2021. Okay, Warangal port who built Ganapati Deva. Okay, later it is developed by Rudrama Devi and Pratapa Rudra. Okay, yeah, Nagunur temple, Kakatiya rulers, they did build Shiva temples. Okay, Pillalamari temple, which is Ekambeshwara temple, guys. Okay, yeah, literature or authors or books, that is author Tikkana Somayaji, he did write Telugu Mahabharata. Jayapa Senani, he did write 3, which is Sanskrit, and Palkuritki Somanathi, he did write Basava Purana and Panditaradhya Charita in Telugu and Kannada. Pratapa Rudra, he did write Yayati Charitra in Telugu. Okay, Bammara Potanna, he did write Bhagavatam in Telugu. This is also most important slide for coming exam. Okay, yes. Perini Shiva Tandam is their heart. Okay, their heart. Guys, these are the TSPSC questions in the coming exam. This is the difference between the Kakatiya and Shatavahana. This is the class most important, guys. We are going to discuss detailed discussion about 1000 pillar temple, Ramappa temple and other prominent temples and pillars coming classes, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand this about Kakatiya dynasty, art and architecture, okay, literature. Okay, I hope you guys understand, like it and share it this video, and this will help for your friends also, guys. Guys, TSPS is the trend. Actually, they did change. Previously, they did ask the king's names and dynasty names and match the following questions. But these days, they can ask you like recent trends. They did ask most important the trends which is deep analysis questions, guys. Perini Shiva Tandavam. They perform before war, guys. It is the dance before one's war dedicated to God Shiva. Okay, like that they can ask you the different kind of questions. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Thank you.